Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome guys to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to learn how to create this sheet in here. So what is it? It's just ID. I'll say 2, so it gives me the name of the students, the class, the section, the month, in which we'll say if the copy is checked in January, it's checked in February, and checked in March, it's unchecked, and something like that. So I can search by name also. So that's the thing. So this is the sheet 2, and in this sheet we have all the data available for us. So let's start making it right away. So this is what I have, and so I have ID, class, January, February, March, and some stuff like that. I'll just give it a little bit of something, means formatting. So I'll say that if this equals nothing, then do nothing. Else if class equals nothing, then say to class class. Else if section, I think it's D2, yeah, equals nothing, then do nothing. Else no, just this is enough for now. It's not complete yet, but let's see. So the thing is that if I say I want a name, so there is no name, so there is nothing appear here. I'll say if there is nothing in here, don't show me anything. So that's what it is doing. If I say Ali is my name, so it will ask me to enter the class. Class 12 means second year, whatever you want. Section F. So that's basically it. So let's check it out. It's not giving me an ID, but it worked until here, and I'm glad it worked. So let's just do something amazing with it. I'll say else row, which row? A2. So it gives me an ID of 2, as you can see. So all I need to do is say +1. Oops, I think I made a mistake in here. So I'll add -1 in here, sorry, -1, so I'll get ID 1. So then let me just copy this until here. So I'll say that my name is Muhammad, student name is Muhammad, his class is let's say 10th, his section is B, but it didn't ask me for section this time. Let's check out for a reason that it didn't ask me for the section. Okay, so let's go in here. If D3 is equal to nothing, then ask me for section. Yeah, I didn't type this, sorry. So now if I don't have section, it will ask me to enter the section name, not the section, yeah, the section. So it's section B, and it is now giving me an ID, a special identification. You can say roll number or whatever you want to call it. It depends on you. You can call it whatever you want, just yeah. So now going to this section, now we want months. We have months. We need checked or unchecked, as you can see in here sheet. This sheet. Let me check it out. Okay, so we have checked or unchecked drop down list. So we're gonna create that. Just select this area. We're gonna go a little bit far in here and say don't change anything, and we'll say checked and unchecked. Okay, we have two names now. So I'll select the area I want, the rows I want. So you can just grab it until infinity, whatever you want. There is no infinity in here, but there is a limit here. So you can grab it just like and depends on the students. Okay, I will just I'm making a small sheet for now, so I'll just keep on until 10. So I'll go in the data validation section, click on data validation, click on the allow and any value from any value. So click this drop down and click on list. In the list I'll click on the source, and I want the source to be checked or unchecked, and I'll click OK. So I have checked, unchecked, so I'll just say unchecked, unchecked, and so we have checked, unchecked, unchecked or checked in everywhere. As you can see, I have just did it on 2. So let's get going to the section 2 and sheet 2. You can say what we have in sheet 2. We have first of all a heading which says student search, the details search, then ID, name, class, section, month, and status. So let's say I'll just copy this stuff from here. I don't need to work too much for this. I'll just say this much and paste it. So it depends on the length, it will change itself. So for ID can be anything, so I can't change ID, but for name I'll say equals VLOOKUP. Lookup value, I want to look up for this. Before that, let me just do simple thing, and that is select all of the table until I think, let me just check it out until when I can. Let's see, until 13, row number 13. I'll call it students table. Okay, now it's easy for me. I'll say equals VLOOKUP, lookup value this, lookup table array is students table, column index, which column is the name in, it's in column number 2, and 0. I want the exact match. So let's check it out. So if I click on 1, I have Ali, which is this. So the column is second, this is first, this is second column, and the name of the student and stuff like that. So I'll say 4, and now it's fixed. Let's check that out. I'm gonna just drag this all over here. So this is on 3, this is, and this is it. So the main thing, how does this program work, how did this program actually work, is by having this. The main problem is this: how to search using months and how to find out the status. So we'll call this thing something. We'll say don't change anything, and we'll just put some stuff like actually we don't need to put any stuff for now. So I'll say months. I'll go in the data validation section, click on the data validation, click on the list, and on the source. In the source I'll go in here, and my source are these. As you can see, nothing big. Okay, and I'll apply it. Of course now I have months, but there's nothing in here. How come there is nothing? Because I don't know why there is nothing. Because I know why there is nothing. What am I saying? I don't know. So I need to find a status. I'll say first of all I need to say that in the don't change anything section, I'll say month. Under month I'll say equals if this is equal to January, then put 1. Okay, else if this is equal to February, then input 2. So let's find out how does it work. Yeah, so it's Jan, and I will use the VLOOKUP function. VLOOK equals, and lookup value is, of course, I want to look up for the ID in the table of our students table, and the column index, which column I want the column 1. So I'll just close this. It's just closed. So state is in my 1, so I have asked for column 1. Now I want this one, so I'll say 1 2 3 4 5, so plus 4. So I'll say in here at 5 plus 4, so that I can check out what I have. So I have unchecked on in January, but if I go in February, this is month 2, and it's still unchecked. As you can see, it's still unchecked in February too. So I check the ID number 2, and it says section it's unchecked, but in January it's checked, so it changed. So for this you have to convert it until 12, because there are 12 months. So without wasting any time, I'll just go in here, go a bit down, and just copy all of this formula in here. As you can see, it's really big formula. If you can see here, sorry, my mistake. So I'll just drag it. As you can see now, it's really big formula. So bear with me, because I have created it anyway. I also have to create it. E2. So the cells are same. No, the cells are different. So I have to change this to E2 to E2 to E2. So I have changed all of them. So let's check it out. Now if I go to, let's say, December, it's checked in December, unchecked, not checked in December. So everything works. Why am I doing that? Because I need the column number. Why I want numbers? Because if I say I want to sort this in the column, which column? I need it in column index. I want to be in num. As you can see, column index num. So I need the number. So I have changed the text. I want the text appear in here. Should should tell me which month. According to month, text will appear. First month, number will appear. For first month, this will appear. For second month, 2 will appear, and so on. So this was basically what we have created, and there's one thing remaining, and that is this thing in here. Okay, this thing in here, and that is searching according to so let's make a VLOOKUP match. So this is what we have. So let's say again, I want to copy this stuff in here. I'll just say in here copy and go back and say paste. So for name, I'll just first of all merging, I'll do merging. So ID, I want the ID to be equals match, not math, match lookup value. This is the lookup value, table of array. So I'll say this is the table. Whatever the case is, I'll just choose until 13 again and 0. So if it's 1, nothing is happening. Why is that? Let's check it out. So I'll say students table. Nothing again. Let's check the region. So let's check it out. The problem will be in here. Of course, the problem is in here that I made a mistake in here, and I didn't tell it everything actually. So I'll drag it from here to 13. What is it? That's my mistake. I'm typing roll number Muhammad. So it's ID number 2. Now it works. So Ali, it's my mistake actually. So sorry for that. Excuse me. And just same as that, equals VLOOKUP for this. VLOOKUP, and the lookup value is this. Table of arrays, students table. Column index is, I think, ID, not ID, class. Class is 3 and 0. And as you can see, it worked. Class. Let me just F4 it. And same thing will be going here, as you can remember, everything same. So this is what you will have. We look a value, as you can remember from here. This month, as you can remember from here, I have just changed this from that because this is my old other sheet. Okay, but all you need to do is start name. For example, I'll type Fawaz, so I'll get the ID is class, roll number, everything I need. Thank you very much guys for watching. If you have any question regarding this tutorial or any other, just go in the comment box, no, in the description below for questions, in the description below, and add your question if you have appreciation, whatever you got, thanks, whatever. So just say thank you in the comment box below, not in the question section. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.